Yes, it's Thursday. It's another thankful Thursday. Health, strength, and your ability to create wealth. What are you thankful for? Yeah, what are you thankful for? This Thursday, I'm thankful for character. Yes, character. No, not like the cartoon characters or characters in a movie, but actually, yes. Specifically that. A specific set of attitudes, behaviors, qualities that one exhibits. That is what character is. Meaning that there are certain people in your life that stand out for certain things. When you look at somebody that's punctual, I'm sure that you can point out somebody. When you look for somebody who is disciplined, you can find that person. When you look for somebody who is plain spoken or truthfully spoken, or even sometimes you look for somebody who's confrontational. And others, we look for people who are hilarious, and all of these things are characteristics that makes up a person's character. The question today is, what is your character? When people hear your name, when people use or talk about you in conversation, it's not so much of is it good or is it bad. The question is, what characteristics do they pull out? What characteristics do they use to describe you? What characteristics would you use to describe you? When we look at the characteristics that makes up oneself, we have to think about all of the habits that we form over a lifetime. The things that have influenced us, some of the things that have motivated us, some of the struggles that we've went through. All of these things have allowed us to equip ourselves with particular habits that allow us to actually form a particular characteristic. There's some people who tell you because they were late for a train or they were late for a bus, they made it a mandate or they made it a point in their life that they will never be late again. There's some people who will tell you that because they didn't pay attention to the details of what happened, it started to cost them money. So everything they do right now, they read the fine print. Sometimes the struggles that happen in your life allow you to sharpen your characteristics. Otherwise, sometimes it's the ability for you to learn for some things. If you want to deal with the characteristics or actually identify those characteristics that people talk about when they hear your name, ask your closest 5 friends and ask them, when you hear my name, what comes to mind? And then you get an idea of how people view you. It's not a good or bad or indifferent thing. That's just the perspective of how they view you. Your characteristics makes up who you are. And sometimes you just have to stand for who you are, right where you are. There are other times you can make amendments, you can make changes, you can make all of these different things to characteristics because you want to see the difference. When you stand for something, make sure that it's something that you don't mind being isolated from a group of people from because it's right or it's what you believe. All the time, you have to understand, be able to stand on the characteristics that you really hold true to yourself. If people are going to reject you, let them reject you on the point of your characteristics had standards and you had principles. No other reason. Yes, it's another thankful Thursday. Health, strength, and your ability to create wealth. Go out there and check out your character.